Every Thanksgiving morning for as long as I can remember, I would wake up to the smell of pumpkin bread. My mom has this amazing recipe and she makes it every year, and she wakes up early before anybody else, and she's like already has 3 batches made before I get up. I called my friend Michaela, who helped me revise my mom's recipe to make it a little bit healthier. Now we have a pumpkin loaf that is dairy-free, gluten-free, and refined sugars-free, but it still tastes so good, and it makes your house smell amazing. So, enough talking about this pumpkin loaf. Let's make it. First things first, you want to take your cup of dates and cover them in boiling water. Let those sit while you prep the other ingredients. Next, we're going to mix all the wet ingredients. Start with 2/3 of a cup pumpkin puree, 1/2 cup of mashed banana, 1/3 cup maple syrup, 1/3 cup melted coconut oil, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Next, mix all your wet ingredients. Now, we're going to mix our dry ingredients. Start with 1.5 cups of almond flour, 1/4 cup of tapioca flour, 1 cup of chickpea flour, 2 teaspoons of pumpkin spice, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg powder, 1.5 teaspoon of baking soda, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and finally add 1 teaspoon of fine sea salt. Now whisk all your dry ingredients together. So now take your dates, and after you boiled them, let them sit for 10 minutes, strain them. Get rid of any excess water, and then you're going to take them and chop them up into 3 to 4 to 5 pieces per date. Okay, so now you have your chopped dates, and you're going to take them and add them back to your wet mix. Now finally, you're going to take your dry mix and add it. Grease your 8x8 or 9x9, whatever you have, with coconut oil. Now take your dough and add them to your pan. Alright, voila! Now set your oven for 350 degrees and put your bread loaf in for 30 minutes. Okay, so I just put the pumpkin loaf in at 350 Fahrenheit, and for the next 30 minutes, okay, what am I gonna do for 30 minutes? Emails. Hey, Mom? Hang on, wait. My pumpkin loaf's ready, I gotta go. I'll call you back. Bye! Da 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 da! Okay, so it might not look the prettiest, but I have to say it smells so good, and I'm just gonna get right on in here. It tastes so good too. Try it out. Take a picture, tag me in it. I wanna see what you guys are doing this Thanksgiving, who you're sharing it with. Hopefully it ends up on your Thanksgiving table. And last but not least, I'm sending lots of love this Thanksgiving from my kitchen to yours. Our dough is looking good. Now we are going to line a sheet with parchment paper and start rolling out the dough.